Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Queen B and welcome back to my channel. I hope you ladies had a joyful, peaceful Christmas. I hope you guys had good food, good laughs, and good company. As far as my Christmas, guys, I didn't go to a family event. Only because I decided to stay home with my man. He unfortunately had to work today, and my family was all the way in Delaware. So I just figured, okay, I will, sit this one out, and I'm definitely going to spend the New Year's with my family. Okay, so yeah. But overall, I had a very nice, peaceful Christmas. So that's what counts. Anyway, I just wanted to come to you guys and share something with you ladies that I witnessed today out in the street when I was out earlier running errands. I saw this young couple, and they could have been no more than 22, 23. They were, fairly young. And if you ladies can see how this young man was downright disrespecting this girl, it was just so shameful. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I can go over there and just like ask him, what is your problem? Like, who taught you that it was okay to disrespect a woman? Okay, I don't know if it was his girlfriend or what, but any woman, who told you that this was okay to do this out in the street, let alone do it behind closed doors, but out in the street? So, I mean, the way that the girl was looking, like, she was just looking like she wanted somebody to save her. And guys, like, I've been in an abusive relationship, so I know how this young lady felt today. And, listen, these days you can't play hero because you don't know what these people have when they're walking down the street, especially these young kids. These young kids don't have no care in the world. And I don't know what this young man was carrying, but if I could have went over there and saved her, I definitely would have. I'm not Jesus. I cannot save everyone. But what I did for her and for him is which I did was pray for them. You can pray. That is a way of trying to help someone get out of a situation that is no good for them. Okay. I have been in an abusive relationship for 8 years. I've known this person for about 11 years. So I know what it is to be in a situation when you wish that somebody could just come and save you. Okay. I'm just going to say to you ladies or men that's going through this situation, especially our young generation, if you are going through something like this, speak up, speak out. Try to get away from that person as far as you can. I know it's hard, and I know it's hard when you feel like you are in love with this person, you feel like you can change that person. Let me tell you something. I thought that I can change my ex many of times, many of years. And now what I know now, I know I cannot save him. He has to want to be saved. He has to be the one that wants to change his wicked ways. Okay, I cannot save him. The only person that I can save in that situation is myself. And once I took the blinders off my eyes, you best to believe that I saved myself and I got out of that situation. Yes, it took me some years. Okay, it took me a lot of heartache. It took me a lot of my things being broken. It took a lot of times of being hit and being punched in the face and having bloody nose and black eyes and things like that. Yes, it took me a lot. I know there's some women out there that's probably going to watch this video and it's like, oh, well, how can you even go through that? You're stupid. You're this and you that. Let me tell you something. I was one of those females before I got into that abusive relationship and couldn't understand how a woman can stay in a relationship with a man that can actually balls his fist up and punch you in your face and then say he loves you. I was one of those females, but you would never understand, okay, being abused and feeling like you can change him or he's going to change and I love him and things is going to work out and things like that. Because I became one of those females and I understand how some of these females feel like there's no way out, regardless if your family, your friends, or whoever is telling you this and he's no good for you. What people need to understand, it takes for that person. It takes for that person, meaning myself, when I was in the situation, that I have to want to get out of it. It can't be when you say that I should get out of it. Yes, I know that you love me and you want the best for me, But you telling me that this is no good for me, and the way that I'm feeling at that time, like, no, he's going to change and I love him. You don't understand the love we have. That's going to make me want to stay even longer. Okay. And I'm not saying that that was the case, but I had to understand that this is no good, and Queen B deserves a hell of a lot better. Okay. And let me tell you, when I opened up my eyes and I saw that this man is not going to change, and the only way that this situation is going to change is if I leave. And guess what? I didn't have to leave because it was my apartment. He had to go. Okay. But the point is, when I had enough, I had enough. Like I said, it took me years to realize I had enough. But when you get to that point, like that song says, when a woman is fed up and she's really fed up, you're done. And he was done. You know, I just hate to see young women out there that's feeling like they deserve this type of treatment. You do not deserve this type of treatment. You do not deserve to be with somebody that feel like they're going to verbally abuse you, call you fat, call you ugly, call you worthless, call you whatever dirty name under the sun, because you're not. You are beautiful and God made you, so you are special, and there is someone out there that is going to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. And yeah, and I just want to share with you guys, like, when you witness that red flag, and when I mean that red flag, it's a sign. I don't know if it's God sending it to you, but it's a sign to let you know, listen, homegirl, you need to run. And now I'm just going to share you a little, of my first red flag when I should have ran. Okay, it was in a mix of me and my ex arguing, okay, over something that he did, over something that he has done, okay. And to be honest with you, no, I wasn't perfect in the relationship, but 9 out of 10, anytime that me and my ex ever argue and got into an altercation or anything being broken in the house, it's because of some bull ass that he did, okay, some BS that he did. And he was the type that he was raised, okay, even when you wrong, so what? I don't need to apologize. Either you're going to deal with it or you're going to move on or whatever the case may be. But I'm not going to apologize, and I'm going to be who I am, and you're not going to change me, and you're not my mother. You know, that type of silly, ignorant, immature attitude. And that's the type of attitude that he had. So, like I said, we were arguing over something that he had, what he did. And in the mix of the argument, we both going back and forth saying things that we probably shouldn't have been saying to each other. And before I knew it, I was on the floor. On the floor, nose bleeding, I'm crying. And let me tell you, if I never seen the devil in the day of my life, I remember that day like it was yesterday. And I see that face expression that man had on his face. And if I could like photocopy and show it to you ladies, you would be like, oh wow, that is the devil within self. Now, I'm not calling him the devil, but Lord, if he didn't have the spirit of the devil in him that day, okay? And it's always the person that you would least suspect that would physically hurt you, because I never thought that my ex would ever have put me through half of the things that he and myself allowed for me to go through. Okay. And I'm a type of person, when a person acts out in that way, that feel like they got to use their hands or verbally abuse it, I always want to try to figure out, well, why is this person act like, if this person say they love me, why are they doing this? I don't understand. I couldn't understand why this man keeps saying he loved me, but any chance that he get, or any chance that he get upset, or I say the wrong thing, or I ask him or question him about something, and he feel like, who am I to even question him or ask him anything? He feel the need that he could break my items, break my TVs or break phones and stuff like that, or feel like he could he could put his fist up to my face or throw shit at me like if I'm an animal in the street, things like that. And like I said, we known each other for 11 years, but for 2 years of those 11 years, we was not together as a couple. We were just friends. So I never been around his family, but he, came around my family. So once me and him got into a relationship, and then I guess he was comfortable enough to, to allow me to come around his family, girl. When I first went around his family, and I'm not judging nobody's family, I'm not talking about his family, because I love his family, and his family never did anything, wrong to me. But when I went around his family, and I saw how they interact with each other, how they disrespect each other, how they fight each other, how that was just like the norm for them. I was just like, oh, okay, so this is where he gets it from. This is why he think that, you know, using his hands and being disrespectful and being physical and being abusive is okay. This is where he got it from. But like I said, I can't save him. Okay, he has to want to save himself and become a better person. And if you guys want to know, yes, I forgave him. I forgave my ex. And if I see him in the street today, I'm not gonna walk past him. Like, I'm the type of person, hey, how you doing? That's it. I know probably people looking at me like, girl, you crazy. But you know what? I'm not gonna give him the power of thinking or knowing that, oh, well, yeah, we're not together, but she's still hurt. She's still mad. No, sweetie, I'm not hurt. I'm not mad anymore. Okay. I have peace in my life. I'm learning how to love myself again. And I know that I deserve better. So whatever you going through over there, I'm praying for you. But just know that I'm good. Okay, and I'm gonna let you know that I'm good. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't forgive him for him. I forgave him for myself. So I don't go through life being bitter or go through my life being mad or going through life feeling like all men are the same. Because that's what happens to a lot of us, especially us black women. We get hurt by one man really bad and then we just say, F them all. Okay, and all of them is not the same, just like all women are not the same. Okay, but my message today is basically, if you're watching this and you're going through something like this, please, 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 please run. The first red flag that you see and you know that he's capable of abusing you in any kind of way, please just run. Just get away from that situation. I know none of us like to be alone, even though some people claim they like to be alone, but to me that's BS. Nobody likes to be alone. But what I do respect, if you have to be alone and be single the rest of your life, not to go through no crazy mess like that, then I respect that. But please don't say that you're happy because you're alone. Like, no, nobody wants to be alone. I just don't want to believe that. But if you have to be alone for a while until God can bless you with the person that he created for you, then that's what you should do. Okay. And yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just share with you guys, you know, like, abuse is just never okay. It's never okay. It really isn't. So if you ladies and gents enjoyed this video, please thumbs this video up. Please leave comments down below. And yeah, until next time, guys, stay sweet, stay fabulous, and always stay happy. And remember, abuse is never okay. And I love you all. See you in my next one. Mwah.